A royal proclamation. A holiday is hereby proclaimed. Let every bank be closed. Let every shop be closed. Let every school be closed. Today is the day of the ball.
Cinderella, my gloves! Cinderella, more curls! Cinderella, more ribbons! Cinderella's no help at all. A very disorganized girl. No brains. You haven't got it? You haven't got it. Cinderella clearly hasn't got it. Cinderella, my fan! Cinderella, my lorgnette! Cinderella, my handkerchief! Cinderella, my reticule! The carriage is here. Oh, you all look so beautiful. We do, don't we? Cinderella, the flowers. Come along, girls. Have a good time. brought them, didn't you?
I thought they brightened up the room. Your water's boiling.
Please sit down. I'll have this in a minute. You know, I am so awfully glad you happened to come by tonight. I was getting very lonely.
I thought you might be.
Godmother, do dreams never come true?
I wouldn't say never, just seldom.
That isn't very often, is it?
Not very often is precisely what seldom is. You're a nice godchild, but you ask very foolish questions.
I wish you believed in wonderful things. I wish you believed that once in a while something marvelous and magical could happen.
Well, I can't say that I don't believe that once in a while something marvelous and magical can't happen.
For instance, do you believe in guardian angels?
I can't say I don't believe in them.
Why?
Oh, it's too hard to depend on good fairies and guardian angels. You get to lean on them too much and expect them to do all the work for you. You have to help yourself once in a while.
I know. I think about it a lot, but then I don't know what to do. And so I always wind up dreaming and wishing. I don't suppose that does any good at all, does it?
Well, I can't say that it doesn't do any good at all. As a matter of fact, everything has to start with a wish. Nothing can happen without wishing.
Do you know what I was wishing tonight, just before you came?
I'm almost afraid to hear.
Do you see that pumpkin out in the yard?
I nearly tripped over it getting over here.
The moon is shining on it now. Well, I was wishing that that pumpkin would turn into a great royal golden carriage that would take me to the ball tonight.
And what are you doing for horses?
White mice. 4 white mice turn into horses. Beautiful white prancing steeds.
And were you driving it yourself?
Oh no, there'd be a coachman and footman and 2 flunkies on the back seat.
And where are they coming from?
They could be the 4 baby rats I saw down the cellar yesterday. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Fol-de-rol and fiddly-dee.
Yes, fol-de-rol and fiddly-dee.
It's impossible, I suppose.
Impossible.
Just the same, it was what I was wishing, and I am still wishing it.
You are?
Yes, I'm wishing it very hard. I wish I had some magical help. I wish I had a guardian angel, or my godmother, or a fairy godmother.
Good joke. Very funny.
I am wishing, in the name of every young girl who wanted to go to a dance and was told she couldn't. I'm wishing that I may go to the dance. I wish that by some kind of magic or abracadabra or fol-de-rol and fiddly-dee, that all the kind hearts will put their heads together.
All the kind hearts put their heads together.
You know what I mean. That all the kind hearts and good souls will wish with me, and that you, Godmother, will help me with every ounce of cleverness you possess.
Cinderella.
Yes, Godmother?
It's impossible.
It's impossible, I suppose.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such fol-de-rol and fiddly-dee of horses. Impossible. What type of world is full of thieves and fools who won't believe in sensible rules and don't believe what sensible people say? And because these daft and deviant dupes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Impossible.
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 Impossible?
Impossible.
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 Impossible things are happening every day. Is that true, Godmother?
Well, yes, I suppose so in a